Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world. My name is Sifu Bryan. I'm a novel Mantis comfort teacher with 30 years experience. It is the 4th of March 2021. Welcome. Now, what can I say? My last video got taken down by YouTube. Hey, I've got the medal now. But yeah, so I think they said I was breaking some kind of YouTube thing, law or whatever, talking about medical stuff. So there you go. We are living in communist China. Alright, but I thought I'd do another video and I would say the same quote, and I'm going to give the information again, but I'm not going to mention, unfortunately, these words they don't want me to say. So not great, but we're going to have to live with this until these big corporations are either gotten rid of or broken up, and I feel say it's coming soon that these corporations will be broken up. So but it's down to us to keep voicing our views, our opinions, and not be silenced, because there's only one voice that's talking, and unfortunately it's just a voice that they want to hear. They don't want to hear no other opinions, which is on the road of disaster, unfortunately. But anyway, let's get straight to my quote. If a man deceives me once, shame on him. If he deceives me twice, shame on me. So this quote is a phenomenal quote, and you know, if I was foolish enough to be deceived on one occasion, I have only myself to blame if I'm deceived a second time, which is true. So with all what's been going on and going around us, I'm out there looking for the truth, and I want answers. You know, I want answers, and there's so much deception going around, and it's not nice being deceived. It's not great. Yeah, but one of my conversations on my last video was about Matt Hancock, how basically he got found guilty by the high courts. So as I said here, Matt Hancock found guilty of unlawful behaviour and suppression of evidence. He acted unlawfully when his department did not reveal details of contracts it had signed during the pandemic. A court had ruled. The judge said he had breached his legal obligations by not publishing details within 30 days of contracts being signed. And there were lots of rumours saying that he had given out these contracts to a lot of his buddies. And some people say, well, you know, it goes on all the time, but is it acceptable? No, it is not acceptable. So he was highlighted for that. I don't know what punishment he will get for that. He'll probably get off scot-free, but he shouldn't, because he did this when he's in office, and I do believe there's a law called malfeasance or manfeasance, whatever you call it, and basically if you're found guilty, that's a 10-year prison sentence, lying. So you know, he's a man that wants to give out 10-year prison sentence to people that jot down the wrong information, It's funny how karma comes round, but there you go. But don't worry, there's something else coming for you, which is a private criminal prosecution. So he's going to have to try and dodge that one, being brought forward by Benedict. I spoke about this in one of my last videos. Not my last video, it was in one of my videos. And seems like this guy, Benedict, is the real deal. Now, I think it was this that got me taken off because I actually let the computer do the talking, and it spoke about the whole case, and it gave you dates, detailed documentations. I don't think YouTube like that. They don't like the truth being spoken about. So what I'll just do is leave the link down below and let you guys look at it and decide for yourselves if you want to know the truth of what's been going on. And also, I've been hearing that Texas in America is getting rid of their masks, and they're opening up everything. So next week they're going to open up everything, no masks. It's going back to so-called normal. But also Florida and Mississippi have done the same thing. So can you see, it's going to be a chain reaction. It's going to be a knock-on effect. And I think once America opens up, I think the UK will start to open up. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed, and so forth. I also do feel it's good that people do voice their opinions. Freedom of speech should mean freedom of speech. Men and women died in the First World War, Second World War for our freedoms of speech, freedom of expressions. And at the moment we're willfully giving that away because of our own fear, without doing the research. It's such a disgrace and a shame. People should do your research and not give away your God-given rights, because it's going to be very hard to get it back from these so-called government people who are not representing the British people or these other world governments. But we've got to start taking more of an interest, I would say, in politics. I used to hate politics, but because of what's gone on, they've now got my full attention. So I understand now what is going on in the UK, what is going on in the United States, and basically what's going on around the world. I'm taking more of an interest because we've got to take an interest in what these people are doing in our name, and they're not even representing us. So we've got to take back our power and our sovereignty and move ourselves forward, and we've got to make sure that this does not happen again. Too many friends have lost businesses and have gone into debt and had breakdowns and all sorts of stuff, and for something that is a 99.9% recovery. So I'm going to keep it short. Hopefully this video stays up. We will see. And guys, I'm going to leave that link down below so you can investigate the case that's coming through. This guy is the real deal. He's been through the courts over the mortgages, and he took them to court and won. So let's see what happens, let's see what happens. So guys, on that note, take care, stay blessed.